When you have someone around you who suddenly puts forward a subversive view when everyone is discussing a hot topic, which brightens everyone's eyes, who decorates the room into a secret base full of niche figurines and sci-fi posters, but silently donates money and materials in public welfare activities, who respects each other's independent space and love, but helps you clear the fog with rational analysis when you need spiritual support to raise a good chance you've met an Aquarius. As the 11th sign of the zodiac, Aquarius takes the water wave, a symbol of freedom and innovation, as its emblem, integrating the traits of independence, rationality, and creativity into its soul. Aquarius' personality is like a lone star in the vast universe, seemingly aloof yet gleaming with a unique wisdom. Their most captivating qualities are their perseverance within freedom and gentleness within rationality. While seemingly independent, they are actually filled with curiosity about the world and kindness toward others. Aquarians' pursuit of independence and innovation is as unrestrained as flowing water. They dislike following established rules, preferring to break away from the norm and forge their own path. In fashion, they favor niche designer brands and reject trendy popular items. At work, they are not content with routine procedures and are always eager to propose new solutions and ideas. Even if these ideas are initially misunderstood, in life, they are passionate about trying new things. From niche sports such as frisbee and chucking, to less popular hobbies, astronomical observation, and ancient book restoration, this independence is not a deliberate attempt to be different, but rather stems from a commitment to their unique self. Aquarians believe that everyone should have their own thoughts and judgments, and shouldn't be swayed by the opinions of others. For example, when choosing a career, they don't blindly pursue high-paying, stable jobs. Instead, they prioritize whether the work can fulfill their personal values and maintain their passion for innovation. When faced with controversial topics, they don't simply follow the crowd, but rather rationally analyze all sides and form their own judgment. For Aquarians, independence is a life attitude and an affirmation of their self-worth. Aquarians' rationality is an innate quality. They excel at analyzing problems calmly, unperturbed by emotions. When a friend confides in them about a relationship, they don't simply offer comfort, but instead help them analyze the pros and cons, and offer rational advice. When conflicts arise in teamwork, they objectively consider both sides' positions and find the most equitable solutions, avoiding emotionally charged confrontations. This rationality complements tolerance. Aquarians are highly accepting of diverse values and lifestyles, and they don't readily judge others. When faced with enthusiasts of niche cultures, they proactively seek to understand the cultural implications, rather than dismiss them. When faced with those with opposing views, they patiently listen, rather than force their opinions. For Aquarians, diversity is what makes the world wonderful, and everyone has the right to choose their own way of life. This inclusive spirit allows them to form friendships with diverse types of people, and fosters a more comprehensive understanding of the world. In love, Aquarians pursue not possessive companionship, but soul freedom and spiritual resonance. They dislike being bound by love, but when they meet someone who shares their soulmate, they are willing to find a balance between freedom and intimacy, safeguarding their relationship with reason and sincerity. An Aquarius attraction to love often stems from a sense of spiritual compatibility. They aren't attracted by appearance or material possessions. Instead, they care more about whether their partner possesses independent thought, unique perspectives, and a shared spiritual resonance. For example, they might share an interest in science fiction films or philosophy books, allowing them to engage in in-depth discussions. They might also support niche culture and be willing to explore uncharted territory with them, and they might respect individual freedom and not be constrained by traditional notions of love. After entering a relationship, Aquarius prioritizes respecting their partner's independence. They won't demand daily schedule updates or interfere with their social circles or hobbies. If their partner wants to travel alone with friends, they'll fully support it. If they want to devote time to their career or hobbies, they'll encourage them and even offer their help. Aquarius also uses innovation and surprise to invigorate their relationships. They dislike routine and dull relationships, and often create unique and romantic surprises, taking their partner to see an obscure independent film and discussing the plot together. Customizing a one-of-a-kind gift, such as a hand-drawn illustration or handmade jewelry, instead of the usual flowers and chocolates, and planning off the beaten path. Travel plans to explore less traveled and beautiful places. Aquarius love is free from the constraints of tradition, only spiritual resonance, and the joy of freedom. For Aquarians, long-lasting love requires mutual spiritual growth. They don't want love to be confined to the mundane. Instead, they seek to explore the world and improve themselves together. They learn new knowledge, such as philosophy and astronomy together, and share their insights. They participate in charity activities together, spreading kindness through action, and they face life's challenges together, overcoming difficulties with rational thinking and unwavering faith. Aquarians' approach to life can be described as unique. and profound rather than pursuing a standard lifestyle. Aquarians find joy in niche pursuits, creating lives full of individuality and depth in their own way. Aquarians' daily lives are never short of unique surprises. They dislike following the crowd and proactively explore niche areas. In terms of food, they prefer privately owned and niche cuisine over chain restaurants. For entertainment, they enjoy watching independent films, listening to niche bands, and attending in-person book clubs, rather than obsessing over short videos or popular variety shows. In terms of consumption, they prefer to invest in niche design and cultural heritage, such as collecting works by independent illustrators and buying handmade accessories. Aquarians are also highly individualistic in their living arrangements. They create their own private sanctuaries, bookshelves filled with science fiction novels, philosophy books, and niche magazines, walls adorned with hand-drawn illustrations, or favorite movie posters, and desks decorated with astronomical telescopes, figurines, or handmade knickknacks. For Aquarians, life isn't about copying others' templates, but rather a stage for self-expression. Some say Aquarius is too distant and difficult to approach, but they fail to see the underlying commitment to freedom. Some say Aquarius is too strange and unsociable, but they fail to appreciate the underlying pursuit of uniqueness. Aquarius is like a distant star, seemingly lonely yet gleaming with its own light, attracting like-minded souls.